All right, I'm changing out the grill. There's nothing wrong with this grill. I just happened to get another one for free that came on the sports. It looks really identical, but I'm just gonna change it out for the heck of it. Also, I want to take the grill off to pop off these guys. I think I'm gonna leave the lower ones on to add a light bar. But it's pretty easy taking this off. I mean, it's easy, but at the same time, it's a little tricky. It's easy because it's just a few 10mm bolts, 4 on the top, 2 clips, and then this is where it gets hard. There's 4 more 10mm down there at the bottom. And now the 2 middle ones are easy. These ones, I've already got this one off. That one's a bit of a bear to get to. You have to pull the grill back without it breaking. You know, the alternative to this is actually pulling the bumper, which, you know, is probably a better option, but I'm not doing it. There's the other one that I've got started. The grill's about to come off here, but just want to show you it's really not that hard. But the main reason I was pulling these off is because I want to take these tabs off, because that's what really gives away that it's a police car. If you look down in there, this might be different on yours, but assuming this is how they do them on most vehicles, there's 2 bolts and 2 nuts on each one. Now, once again, this would be easier if the grill or if the entire bumper was off, because the bolts are partly hidden. But I can at least get a wrench on the front from the side and then one on the back, and I'll be able to pull this plate off. And it looks like I actually, when I take off one of these, I actually have to take off this guy too. It's kind of like a U-bolt type situation. That's fine. I'm okay taking it off. I decided to just go ahead and take the bumper off. It's quite an ordeal to remove these bumpers. There's a lot of bolts on the bottom, but turns out for what we're doing, I don't need to take it all the way off. I just need to kind of drop it a little bit, and see, that pulls it out enough that I can get wrenches in there. So, and then I'll be able to get the new grill on. So really all it is, I haven't done this side yet, is, let's see, this is a 7/32, or I believe that is a 5.5mm, but 7/32 works. There's one here, I think there's 4 along here. Then after you pop this up and kind of pull this fender flare out of the way, there's one going in there, one going in there. There might be another one, I can't remember. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's more than enough room to get into those brackets. I won't have to mess with any of the other bolts. And then we just need to get these guys off. It seems like these are 14mm. Yep, 14mm. There we go. So I was thinking that in order to take one off, you had to take them all off, tops and bottoms. But it looks like there's this bracket that kind of hugs around, so I will be able to retain the bottom bracket for light bar, which is great. So I'm just gonna get rid of these top ones because I think they look pretty ugly. And I'm just gonna put one bolt back in because I don't see the need for 2. And the bugs are bad out here, so. I guess that's how you do it. So we've got this bar removed right there. Still have this one I need to pull. And then I get to retain these ones, which are a lot less noticeable, that I can mount a light bar to. All right, so there's the new look, the sport grille, and deleted these 2 brackets. Able to retain the bottom 2 for light bar. And overall, I'm happy with the look, even though it's just a real subtle difference. It turned out quite well. I also went ahead and pulled out the 2 rivets that were holding these in. I'll probably put some plugs in there so they're a little less obvious. But here in Alaska, you only need front license plates now. So that's, other than wheels, that's pretty much the bulk of the exterior modifications I'll be making.